Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Jose.
And I'm Emma.
And we are Mukbang.
And Emma, what do we have here today?
This is the famous Zuppa Toscana from Olive Garden. My way. Actually, it's not my way. It's sort of like it's a copycat recipe, I think, but I used radishes instead of potatoes just because that's what we had.
And when she was like, we're gonna use radishes instead of potatoes, I was like, no, we can just go get some fucking potatoes. But as it turns out, and she's convinced me of the fact that radishes kind of end up with the same texture as potato.
Yeah, I made this a few weeks ago, and as I honestly think it may have turned out a little bit better when I made it a few weeks ago, and I'll tell you the differences. But yeah, the radishes, I've been using radishes in place of potatoes for a long time, just because I always buy radishes. It's something that I always have on hand, so I always need to like use them up, and I don't always buy potatoes. So like if you're ever making like a roast or something, like throw some radishes in the bottom of the pan. They turn out really good. So this may look a little different than the stuff you get at Olive Garden just because the radishes will give it sort of like a pink hue. And also we used hot Italian sausage, so that's kind of giving it an orangey glow. But yeah, let's dig in and then I'll tell you about the recipe, I think, right?
I'm going to use some of these
pepper flakes.
Pepper flakes. Because y'all know me, I like shit spicy, and I think that Tapatio will do this a disservice for some reason. Because I don't have Tapatio when I go to Olive Garden, so why use it now, you know?
Yeah, so the last time I made this, I used mild Italian sausage, and so I added red pepper flakes to the pot, but this time, since we used the hot, I didn't add any extra. For my palate, it doesn't need any extra.
That is that soup from Olive Garden.
Yeah. But
potato or no potato. Potato, radish, it doesn't make a difference. This is the soup, guys.
Yeah, but what I did last time, and I'm going to say I recommend that this is what you do if you make this recipe. So what I used was mild Italian sausage, or like maybe it was just plain Italian sausage, and it was turkey sausage by Jennie O. And I really liked the way that came out a little bit better because I added pepper flakes to give it the spiciness, but the turkey mild Italian sausage had more of kind of like a sweet flavor to it, and I think it kind of made this like a tiny bit better, but it's still really good with the hot Italian sausage.
It's hella good. No, this is and again, it's one of those videos where you'll see me eat really slow just because this is bomb.
Yeah. I probably, like, when we were about to sit down to eat, I was like, I probably should have done like the whole Olive Garden thing, like breadsticks and like salad and everything, but I couldn't be bothered with it, you guys. I'm sorry. This is what we get when we go to Olive Garden. We get soup, salad, and breadsticks. And
maybe some spaghetti and meatballs because I'm a sucker for spaghetti and meatballs.
Well, yeah, but that's like honestly, like of all the times we've been to Olive Garden, I think you've done that once. But for the most part, this is what we get.
They try to upsell us, and they're like, "Hey, you guys ready to order some more?" I was like, "Yes. Can you bring us some more breadsticks and some more soup?"
More soup. But I had never tried this soup before. Jose ordered it one time because I know it's like it's supposed to be like one of their most popular soups, which I guess is kind of a silly statement considering they only have like 4 soups. But in any case, he ordered this one time and I tasted it and I was like, holy crud. So good.
So in San Francisco, they opened up restaurants, but like a lot of restaurants are not adhering to that mandate, or not a mandate, just a suggestion that, hey, you guys can open up, but at a certain capacity. A lot of restaurants, they're like, we'd rather not. One of those is Olive Garden. And so, like, we've driven around and being like, oh, maybe now they're open. But no, they're only doing to-go. And I don't know about you guys, but to-go food for me, it just doesn't cut it. You know? Like, I'd rather be in the restaurant looking at their fake-ass decor or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know? People watching. I'm a big people watcher.
Yeah. For me, honestly, though, it's like, even for fast food, I prefer to eat it there, which Jose is like, let's just get it to go. Like, he'd rather just, like, be home.
Well, to be honest, I like the fucking TV. But no, you're right. I do enjoy a lot of, like, eating at the place.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's like, I like being out and about and people watching and all that good stuff. But, like, the quality of the food isn't going to be as good when you get it home. Like, you know, let's say you ordered fettuccine Alfredo. Can you imagine, like, what a nightmare that would be when you got home? It'd be, like, congealed.
Super grainy.
Yeah, the sauce would be, like, all separated. Like, I'm sorry. I've seen mukbangs where people were like, oh, I got this Olive Garden to go. And I'm like, I feel bad for you that you spent all that money on that.
Yeah, you're like, that's great that you got it to go, but now it's 2 hours later and you're eating pasta to go from 2 hours ago.
Congealed, cold. Yeah. I like my Olive Garden to be just as God intended it, which is fresh and delicious.
And again, I don't cook, so, you know, you can tell me, hey, fuck off, you don't know what you're talking about. But this recipe seemed really simple.
Yeah, it's really simple.
She got home from work and I was like, can you please get to cooking? And 15 minutes later, we were having fucking soup. So.
Yeah, it is really simple. And it's like, it's a soup that you don't have to, like, let cook all day. Like, I mean, I can't really even imagine it would be better if you did,
But I can't stress this enough. Radishes taste just like potatoes. Like
yeah, but yeah, they soften just like a potato and they end up looking like a potato.
Yeah.
The texture is, like, soft like a potato. I'm trying to, like, mash it with my finger to show you guys, like, it's potato-y. It really is. I told one of my coworkers about this recipe, and when I told her I put radishes instead of potatoes, she was, like, about ready to slap me. She was so disgusted by the idea.
She was gonna sock you one.
Yeah, but if we don't eat this whole pot, maybe I'll bring her some tomorrow and be like, see?
Well, we might eat this whole pot. But honestly, for those of you watching, try the radishes. Just give it a go.
Do try it. You'll see in the title of the show that we call it keto or low carb. I'm not sure what Jose is going to title it, but, like, so technically this is a keto recipe.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, cream keto?
Yeah. You have keto cream in your beard.
Nice.
Yeah, cream is, like, super keto. So, like, the way I made it the first time, I had actually, like, crunched the numbers on it, and so using the Jennie turkey sausage and whatnot, it's like 3 like net carbs for you keto folks. It's like 3 net carbs per serving. So yeah, when you use the hot Italian sausage, it ups the carbs a little bit, but still only like 8 carbs per serving or something, like 8 net carbs per serving. So if you guys are doing keto, if you do low carb, this is a keto and low carb friendly meal. And I know you guys are probably thinking, like, why are you guys doing all this low carb stuff? It's a coinky dink. Don't read into it, okay?
We just had McDonald's.
Yeah. What are you talking about? We just had McDonald's.
20 nuggets.
20 of them.
But yeah, man, this is delicious. Like, this is the soup from Olive Garden. And I'm glad. I mean, I am missing the breadsticks, but at the same time, it's breadsticks.
I do like Olive Garden's breadsticks. There's nothing like those. And I love their salad. I love their salad dressing. And you can buy the salad dressing at the store, but it's not the same. Am I right? Have you guys ever tried the one at the store? It's not the same. Like,
she'll bring it out when we have salads. She's like, well, here's the Italian, the Olive Garden dressing. And I'm just like, well, that's not what it is, but we'll have it.
We begrudgingly choke it down.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think to make it shelf stable or something, they like add a little bit of sweetness or something to it. It's just slightly different, but it's still good.
To me, I'm just like, I'm missing the Shetty service.
True, yeah. I'm missing this meal taking 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. And some pimply-faced server asking me if I want cheese, and it's
every time
when to stop. Yeah.
No, it's like whenever I go to, I like never ask for additional cheese. Like I'm just not. I don't know why. I you guys know, like I'm a salty bitch, and everything is too salty to me. So adding cheese to things is like a nightmare because it's just gonna make it saltier. So it's always funny to me every time we go to Olive Garden, we'll get like 17 rounds of like soup, salad, and breadsticks, and every time they bring like another salad, do you want cheese? No. Here's soup. Do you want cheese? No. Like how many times do I have to tell you? I mean, I guess I shouldn't be angry for them offering me free cheese, but I don't know.
But also, real quickly, let us know what the situation is with you guys' restaurants.
Oh yeah.
Because here in San Francisco, a lot of restaurants, like I said, were like open. A lot of them are like, no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
And so like...
Yeah, like last week when they said restaurants could open for indoor dining at 25% capacity or something like that, a lot of the restaurants...
And then you got to do the math.
Yeah.
Which, I hate math.
Yeah.
As soon as you say percent, I'm just like, maybe we shouldn't go there.
Yeah. But, I mean, because, well, it's a thing because, you know, in San Francisco, the restaurants are so small anyway. So, like, one restaurant that we really like to go to is called the Dark Horse. It's, like, a restaurant that we've been really missing.
It's like 7 tables.
There are seriously, like, 6 or 7 tables in there. Like, their full capacity is, like, 20 people. So, like, I mean, they haven't reopened. And I'm sure it's just because they're like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, they can't employ like waitresses and people to be there to help, you know, 4 people, like, so. And
also I'm not willing to do the math.
But yeah, and it's really, I don't know, like San Francisco, as you guys know, like it's super super expensive to live here. So I mean just to be here, to breathe air here. Yeah. So, you know, so many restaurants that have been open for like a gajillion years have closed because they can't afford their rent when they're not like serving at full capacity, you know?
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens when, you know, if and when stuff goes back to normal, because I'm hoping a lot of those restaurants are like, just kidding, we're back. We worked something out with our landlord. Because if not, it's just going to be all these like stupid places. I don't know if you guys have ever been to San Francisco or like a major like metropolitan city, but like there'll be like restaurants that like are like there's only robots, you know, or something, you know, like it's like a vending machine. You go in and you like push it and a thing opens and you get your food, and it's like, I want a human to make my food, please.
But not only that, but just like restaurants where like their portions are like half of a penny roll.
He's talking about like New American.
Yes, and it'll be like, oh, here's your entree, sir, and I'm just like, well, okay, I'm probably gonna need 4 of those, but I'm not gonna get them here. I'm gonna go to Taco Bell.
We've done that before. I mean,
definitely.
I think we actually talked about it in one of our videos. We went to this like Mexican restaurant that does like New American, which like never again. And to be honest, it was an accident. We didn't know that it was like a New American type Mexican restaurant.
And sorry, New American means small ass portions, really expensive, and they want to turn tables as soon as possible.
Yeah, but yeah, we ordered like $400. Not really. We ordered like $100 worth of food, which was like 6 bites in total.
Literally.
And we're starving, and then we went across the street to Burger King. But anyway, let us know what you guys ordered at Olive Garden. We want to talk Olive Garden in this video, even though we just got on a big tangent.
But also let us know what are the chains that you're missing. And if any of them are like able, are you able to get it? Whether it be like calling in and getting it to go, or have any of them open up.
Well, I think chains are the ones that are staying open. You know, it's weird for us because I keep being like in San Francisco, but you know that is where we are. There are not a lot of chains, you know, so like we don't have like Chevys or something in San Francisco. We don't have BJ's. We don't have, what's another chain? IHOP. Chain. We don't have any of that here, you know. In order to go to any of those places, we have to go to like a different city. So yeah, for us, it's just like everything's closed except for like fast food and a few random restaurants.
Yeah.
There's a Chinese buffet, self-service.
I'm straight.
In the financial district that has not closed, like basically through this entire thing. And I'm like, who is your customer base? Like that, like
COVID patients.
Who's going into a self-service Chinese buffet right now? Like, I don't know. Anyway.
Not I. Well, as you can see, guys, Dunzo.
Yeah.
That was bomb.
It was good.
Follow the recipe, try it, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, if you do try the recipe, and maybe I'll ask Jose to like write this in the notes or whatever, like when he puts the captions, like seriously, I recommend doing the sausage the way that I did it last time, because it gave it way more flavor. It just gave it more flavor. It had a little sweetness, a little like je ne sais quoi.
This is bomb.
Okay, thanks.
So yeah, guys, this was COPYCAT Zuppa Toscana from Olive Garden. So if you can't get your Olive Garden fix,
try this out.
If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, this was Zuppa Toscana.
Tell us when you were here, you didn't feel like family.
Yeah, exactly. And just just let us know in the comments. If you're new to this channel, hello, consider subscribing. And if you like the channel, try sharing us with your friends. As always, we have more videos coming out. We will be Mukbanging.
Ciao Bella.